Okay, so this down here is some of the very first road that I ever rode on in 1976 on a bicycle, and absolutely the very first time I ever rode on a motorcycle. It was a little Yamaha 60 two-stroke, and let's see, I'm trying to get these glasses put away. Anyway, this was oops, sorry. Try to be steady here. But the video that I took of the small engine, like, I don't want to aim the camera directly at the house, but just up here to the right, that's where that Charles Lather fellow lived. He was really a nice guy. But anyway, I'm just gonna try to be steady here and go for a bit of a ride. Oh, that's very good. Bicycle video multitasking. Here we go. All right. Actually working out a little better than I thought. Just down in there was where Mr. Lather lived. Down that driveway, in fact. But yeah, I crashed very badly. Summer of '73, right here. It was kind of gravelly up that road, not as good a quality road. And I came down on a borrowed bike, hit the front brakes and went down, and it was ugly. Skinned up both my elbows. It was a pretty bad experience. Think about it every time I drive by there, but anyway, I lived. Nothing broken. Anyway, and then the wonderful cabin we moved to. I don't want to say too much more on video, but it was kind of down in that area. Maintaining privacy of whoever owns it now. I don't know who it is. Used to know. Nice people. Anyway, let's see here. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. And then, so we're coming up on Twin Spits Road. Right here. This very road right here was... Now, I'd been riding my 1974 Peugeot a fair amount in San Francisco when we were there. That's where I bought that bike. We moved to Washington summer of '76, and this pavement right here was the very first Washington State road that I ever rode on. And it was just so desolate out here then compared to today. It's crazy. Hardly ever see any traffic. Now I can hear a car behind me. I have to be careful here. Used to know people down that road. Let's see here. Kind of uncomfortable here. Alright. Yeah, I need a place to put this phone where I could do bike videos without having to have my arm flailing around. It's not very safe. Oh man, look at all these houses here. I gotta grab the gear here. Hang on. There we go. That helps. I got stability in the pedals now. And I can coast. Oh, yeah, 1976, none of this was here. Such a different experience today. It's still fairly light. I'd say very light in traffic in the big picture, but it's easy to be out here some days out here playing around. There'd be nobody out here for, you're driving by for half an hour at a time sometimes. Crazy. Alright. Let's see here. And here we have the Hood Canal Drive. This intersection is kind of a funny intersection. Look at this thing over here. Winter of '88 or '89, I had a Dodge Colt. Rear wheel drive. Me and a buddy probably spun a dozen around and around and around in the nighttime in the snow. Snow was 4 or 5 inches deep. It was just the funnest thing ever. and I kind of learned a little bit more about how to handle a car. But anyway, I'm going to get off here. I don't want to be videoing people. Good day.